I'm Annie Laury, and I'd like to tell you about my journey with Chiropractic Plus. It began with a free Red Lobster dinner. I worked with a guy that had been coming to Dr. Ray for many years, and I thought, well, I don't need a chiropractor, but I sure would like a free dinner. So I went, and I ended up taking advantage of the x-rays. So when I came in a couple weeks later to get x-rays, I thought, well, I'm going to show this chiropractor what a good neck and good back is, because I am really perfect. Well, it turns out he found some stuff in the neck and my back. But what really turned me on to Dr. Ray was the neck injuries or the neck problems. He said, well, this takes 10 years to develop, at least 10 years. And he said, do you turn your neck a lot? Do you crack? What's going on with your neck? And I said, well, I've been playing the violin for 10 years, a lot. And what you do is you not only do you turn your neck a little bit, you kind of hang on, you kind of sit down. And so I thought, wow, this guy's for real. So I just started routine adjustments, thinking, okay, this is cool. And then a few years later, I was in a car wreck. I was a passenger in a car that was T-boned, so the upper half of my body stayed with the seat belts and the bottom half went to the left. I knew immediately I had neck injuries, but I just didn't want to go to a doctor yet. I thought, I want to see what Dr. Ray has to say. I didn't know him that well. I mean, I got adjustments, but I hadn't really spent time talking with him much. And I prayed about it, and it was Dr. Ray. So I had someone drive me in there. This happened on a Friday night. Someone drove me to Dr. Ray's on Monday morning, and he took x-rays and said I had significant injuries. He wasn't sure if I should go get checked out, but then he decided he would treat me if I did everything he said, did all my exercises, everything I'm supposed to do, and then we would evaluate. He said if after a certain amount of time he felt that I was not ready or not progressing enough, he would want me to go to a doctor. So as it turned out, I didn't need it. All I needed was Dr. Ray, and it turned out good. I have no lasting problems with it at all. Everything checked out great. But it took a while to get the neck back into place, but it worked. Then, 2 years later, I had a heart attack. Kansas kid, we eat beef. So I don't do much anymore, but I had the same heart attack my dad had, same year, same age, and same spot. I had 100% blockage of the widowmaker. And so when the ambulance took me to a hospital, they took me to not to where I went. I had Kaiser. They took me to a different one because it was closer. They didn't think I was going to survive, but I did. When I woke up from the anesthesia, the doctor told me, he says, Miss Laury, you have a lot of damage. We did one stent, but you're going to have some bypass. And I asked this doctor, I said, how soon can I see my chiropractor? I really did say that. And he said, 6 months. Not until I'm like really freaking here. So I called Dr. Ray that afternoon in the hospital, and I was crying, and I said, I can't see you for 6 months. And he said, first he was concerned about the heart attack, of course, but he said, you come in when you can. As soon as you're ready, you come in and we'll talk. After the hospital, after about a week, I came into Dr. Ray's office, and he did the rat-a-tat machine on my back. He didn't, push on anything. It was perfect. It worked. He cracked my neck like normal, and we just kept that going until I was recovered enough to where, it was okay to do it the regular way. So I really feel strongly that that is why I recovered so fast, that I kept my alignments in check. For those of you that haven't been with Dr. Ray very long, keep at it. It's really important to do what he says, and don't give up, because he is the real deal.